Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald. I'm here to tell you about some of the fun things we've been doing for Christmas. I have children that I do crafts with between the age of 20 months and 4 years old. And I do the same crafts with all of them, but I do with them slightly different to meet their age level and to teach them different things. First, I want to show you these shapes. We've been making these. I got this on 3dinosaurs.com, okay? Created by Cassie. So she has all different shapes. So I thought just during the month of December, we would review all the shapes, even though the big kids all know them. It's fun for the little kids. This is done by one of the 4-year-olds. I first have them on their own. I give them paint on a paper plate with the 4 different colors that we're using for the bulbs. And I tell them to do 3 or 4 red ones and 3 or 4 green ones and 3 or 4 yellow ones and 3 or 4 blue ones. And I let them do that all on their own. And then after it dries, I let the 4-year-olds actually use the glue bottle. They're squeezing it. That's good for their muscles. And trace the lines with the glue. And then they sprinkle glitter all over it. And then I am the one who shakes the glitter around a little bit if it needs it. And I tell them that only grown-ups allowed to do that. I click, click, click to get it down to the bottom. And then I funnel it on down. Into the bottle or on the next child's page, one or the other, depending on what we're doing. So this was done by a 4-year-old. And then whenever I do that with a littler kid, I definitely review the star and I tell the colors as we do them. I help them dip their finger in. I say green, green, and I say blue, 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 whenever we do those, so that we go over the colors. And I might even sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And then when it's dry, I pretty much do the glue. I maybe let them put their hand on my hand as I'm doing it so that they can participate. And then I let them sprinkle the glitter on. And then, of course, I'm the one who snaps it and pours it in. Another thing with the bigger kids is I did have them also count how many points there are on the star. So I forgot to say that. Another thing I do is even when we do little papers, we make them Christmassy fun. We used glitter glue to trace the packages because, hey, we might as well go all out with the glitter. I believe in like messy stuff. Play-Doh, glue, glitter, all that kind of stuff. All right, and another project we made was this, and I made it with all the kids 20 months and up. Whenever the bigger kids do it, I show them a sample and I maybe guide them a little bit, but basically they do it themselves. And another thing is we do talk a little bit about, this is the King Nutcracker, and Nutcracker starts with the letter N. And we might say he's a king, but who is the king of all kings? And the king of all kings is Jesus. So whenever I do this with a younger child, I either put it down and have them go pat, 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 and so they can see how we pat, pat, pat the stickers to make them stick. And a few things I might let them put on. If I say, where are the eyes? And they show me the white one, I might give them the circle and say, put that in the eye. And this one happened to do that part himself. So we kind of do it together, and as we're doing it, we talk about where are your eyes, where are your eyebrows, where are Mrs. McDonald's eyebrows, where are your shoulders, where are your teeth, do you have a mustache? No. Does Daddy have a mustache? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so that's what we do with this. It's a lot of fun. The kids all loved their nutcrackers. So N for Nutcracker. Another thing we made for the whole month, and the children helped me put these together, is I have these stars that I got. Oh, by the way, I got that from Oriental Trading. I got these stars too. And then I glued these popsicle sticks on, and then the children helped pick what color of ribbon, and they helped stick it through those holes that I punched with the hole puncher. And then my helper let them get out a couple of bells and helped by putting them on and tying them, and then they brought them back to me and I curled the ribbon. We had a big to-do over it, and then we sang our song during circle time, Twinkle, twinkle, Christmas star on the top of the tree. We use the simple songs, super simple songs. Christmas tree one, Kid Boomers? I'm not sure. Anyhow, we use a lot of different, and I have a playlist of all the songs that we use, all the things we use on my YouTube page. I have a preschool playlist of all the songs we use. There's like 100 and some on there, but whatever songs we're using the most recently and whatever, occasionally there's a story, they're always near the top, right whenever you turn it on. We did the letter N this week, so the N's on the top. And then we are singing Christmas songs, so there's a bunch of Christmas songs. Now, I also made a couple other things. We did M for Mistletoe last week, and we made handprint horns. I think they're antlers or horns. Anyhow, I forget. For the moose, and then I had just cut out, you know, a shape for the head and the ears, and we used a lot of glitter to decorate Mistletoe because he went all out decorating himself as a Christmas tree. And we talked about that, and we also made, a wreath. And when I did the wreath, I folded together a whole bunch of green pages so that there were probably like, I think 8, maybe 10. I folded them, I traced their hand, and then I cut out the hands. It was just too much to ask them to do. But they enjoyed putting the glue all around the paper plate and helping me put the hands around. And I took pictures of them in front of the Christmas tree with the little Santa hat, and they got to see it come out of the printer. And that was a lot of fun watching the pictures be printed, become printed. Just like whenever I was a little kid, we used to watch those Polaroids develop. They got to watch it come in and out, and the colors that it added, and then it was done. And we glued that in the center of the wreaths, and then we added a little holly berries with stickers. A couple of the kids we used glitter, but that was a different day. One day I did it with glitter, the other day I did it with stickers. Just the way that the day went. So anyhow, those are some of the fun things that we've done so far for Christmas, and we'll just continue having fun. So I'm going to add that to the end of this video. Merry Christmas! Okay, so this was done with 2, 3, and 4-year-olds. Of course, with different degrees of help, but the story Mistletoe, and we decorated our own mistletoes.